Did I just see that I leveled up? Or no, my level is no longer synced. That's what it was. Alright, the singularity reactor now accessible. Clear. Click. Join. You know what I should do? I don't want to. I don't think I can, actually. Yeah. Oh. I actually really do like this bit better. Uh, I just need to remember the Chaos Curus, Blanchard, and Solaires need to be glamour. Or, I need to get rid of the glamour. I can do that. Or when I'm able to make a glamour plate of them. Clear prism. No color transparent. Instant crafting of glamour prism. Oh, glamour dispeller. Yeah, I need to craft some of those. Sure. Oh, we have at least clear prism. There's some clear prisms. I'll have to look at how to make uh those other ones. Oh. Still, I mean, this looks really good, and I'm okay with that. However, I really like that chest for the Dark Knight. God, look at those eyes. Look at the violence in my eyes. I shall strike down my enemies wherever they shall stand. Oops. That was not what I meant to do. Oh, shit. Hold on. Wee! 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 Anyways, we're just gonna wait here for a bit. While we wait for 2 healers, a tank, and 2 DPS. Then we shall move on. This is all we have to do. Come on, I just want to complete Heavensward tonight. It'll be so fun. So great. Ugh. It's literally right there. It's within my reach. Please. Please, game, just let me do the thing. I also have some stuff I need to do. Well, I have one thing that I want to do. Well, maybe 2. Well, for sure 1. There's one thing I want to do. And that is spray a model with a clear acrylic like gloss. So that way I can have a nice glossy Swarmlord. Because Swarmlord is awesome, and I really like the idea of having a glossed up glossed up Swarmlord. Yeah. Speaking of which, 11th edition is coming out soon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's excited. I don't know if they've announced exactly when. All I know is that it is coming out, and I'm excited for all the new stuff. I already asked a friend if I can just literally buy the launch box, so that way I can get the rule book and all the mission cards and stuff. And I feel bad because it's like, of course I'm going to take all that stuff home with me. And it's the owner of a game store, so I'm like, dude, I just want this so I can have it and run my own stuff. Plus, I'm trying to do cool stuff for my Discord. Speaking of which, I need to check Discord, see if everybody's behaving. We gotta moderate more than one thing at a time, which kind of sucks. Hello? Okay. So yeah, nothing's happening. Everybody's trying to plan out the box that's coming out, and it's like, ugh, I want it so bad. I hope I have enough money for it when it does eventually come out. And honestly, that'll be probably the only thing that I really get. And if I had the desire to, because I have other things that I'm working on. Um, well, that's cool. The only thing I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to build up my Eldari, or my not Asriani. What is it? Asriani is the big one that everybody really likes to play because Eldred is awesome. Not Eldred. Is it Eldred? I don't remember anymore. Let's go look at some Warhammer stuff while we sit here and wait for DPS and healers and somebody help. Eldari. Let's see. Holy crap, they've added so much here. My Yiniad, my Yanari, that's what it is. Oh boy, here we go. I'll be honest, I don't remember this one either. I just remember it's a pain. And I will probably die because I'm not great with 8-player content. Ugh. Oh shit, what did I do? How did I just click? Ooh, hello. Right. Please tell me there's more to this fight than just this. Because this is fucking ridiculous. I was about to say, the man is almost dead. What the fuck is happening here? What am I? I should probably just be attacking the... Oh, Is that yours? Yeah. Oh my god. Damn, I do not remember a damn thing about this trial. But holy shit. He went down like a bitch. Wow. Enter GG, thank you for party. That was holy fuck. Yeah, just yeah. I could have swore that would take longer. Well, I'm thoroughly disappointed.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that. Twould seem the eye has served you well.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Bad idea. Leave the eye. Estinian. No. Don't do it. Don't touch it.
Its twin. At long last.
Give me one. Estinian, give me one.
Remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Estinian, drop it. Drop it. Give me one. Give me one. Ow! Hit a hook. That's my friend. Leave him alone. Take you on, bitch. Right here, right now. All by myself. Don't think I won't. Time to go. Nothing good. I'll tell you that much. Time to go, though.
Let us away, servant of Hydaelyn.
Excuse you, it's Warrior of Light. Chief!
Over there!
Whoops. Jumped the gun.
Oi! God damn it, do you always have to cut it so bloody close?
Yes, every time.
It would seem she has done it again.
Yes.
Was there ever any doubt? Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome and welcome back their champion.
Where is Estinian?
I'll tell you later. I told him to give me one of the eyes. Well, my character in game didn't, but, you know, I did.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonbank. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
Damn straight, brother!
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan into himself, and thence became a primal.
But he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
I am Midgard Sommer. I have journeyed with Hydalin's champion and observed her deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Estinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
Where are you going? You're my ride! Get back here! Well, what's happening now? Ah, cutscene. Well, I suppose we'll find out in a sec. Oh yes, cutscene.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance. Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
There you are. A noble monument to a noble soul.
From here, Lord Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
Well, Tataru, I have about 500,000, and no, you can't have all of it. I'll give you 250. Gil. Not 250,000, just 250 gil. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, this is cute. Is there more?
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
All right. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that ends the main campaign of Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. What a friggin' journey. I love the story direction that they took with this, which, if you couldn't tell, was an actual storybook that was being written by Count Edmond de Fortome sometime after we were here. So, like, it was literally written as a storybook, as a personal journal / diary, and I find that to be, it was well executed, and they did a fabulous job. I don't mind like the setting of it either. Obviously, it's hard to be all bright and joyous when it comes to having a snow land. It's like every time I play Heavensward, it's like it's so just disgusting and drab that the only time I ever feel like I'm doing anything fun is when it's like right at the end, or when we're up in the Sky Islands. I'm forgetting what it's called. Or even just the Dravanian Highlands. It's like those are the only places with color, and we spend so little time there compared to Ishgard. It's like it's very gray and drab. But I get it. It's hard to make something like in the snow that isn't just gray and drab, because I live in Wisconsin. That's what it's like here for about 5 months out of the year. I get it. It's very difficult. It's always gray. It's always drab. It's always snowing, because screw you and everything you stand for. But they still did a great job telling a story. Having us go from, being like, we're trying to help the people of Ishgard in order to end the 1,000-year war so there's no more bloodshed, to, oh, by the way, we just found a couple of our friends, and we're going to do our best to save them and to do whatever needs to be done. And it's like, awesome, that's really cool. To even have those lighthearted moments between Ysael and Estinian, where we're hanging out, and like right here, we're hanging out around the campfire and talking about how we're not truly too different from each other and learning from each other's efforts. It's like, there's beautiful moments like that, and I'm so glad they did that. it definitely made this DLC feel like it wasn't just another expansion. It didn't make it feel like it's DLC adding on to a story. It felt like it's its own story, and I feel like if they actually made Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward into its own like thing, they could have done an excellent job. And in my opinion, they did a better job with this than they did ARR. A Realm Reborn, obviously, that was literally them saying, hey, we destroyed the old world, now welcome to the new one. And I think they might have been planning, like, this might be a failure. And then when it ended up succeeding, they're like, okay, then we gotta put in a little bit more effort with the second thing. And they did. And it's honestly really awesome to watch them go from, we have this expansion that is just adding on to where we left off in the last story, to this to where we are now. It feels like even without having that previous experience of A Realm Reborn, you could still have left this on its own and been like, welcome to Heavensward. If you haven't played A Realm Reborn, well, your friends are missing, and that's probably the only thing you need to really understand. Could things have been done slightly better? I mean, possibly. There's a lot of back and forth between a lot of areas, where, you know, we probably could have saved the rescuing of our friends for the post content, where it's like, yeah, we're still missing our friends, but we figured out the whole war thing. My dog wants my attention again. I'm sorry. Hi. Hold on. We're doing a review. Ty, we're doing a review. What do you think of Heavensward? Did you like it? Did you enjoy Heavensward? I enjoyed Heavensward. Are you just excited because I'm talking to you? I prefer. Anyways. But yes, it did feel like there's a lot of back and forth between so many different places. I get why they did it, and it's a great break to get away from Ishgard, from the Dragon War. But at the same time, it's like, I would have preferred to have just focused on the Dragon War and then go into the post content, saving my friends. That would have been nicer. Personally, I still love the story that we got, the way that they presented it, all the cool new like ideas that they put into it, to give us kind of like a Garuda, we need to go and get Garuda moment with Azus Law, the whole Lord of the World with I'm forgetting the white trial, or the deep blue or whatever, I forget what it's called. But when he gave us that and just have those reminiscent feelings of, damn, I played this before, but now it's on a bigger scale in a much cooler way. That I enjoyed too. Having the opportunity to learn more about how or what Y'shtola did in order to teleport herself and Thancred out of the waterway, or out of the sewers, I guess. That was interesting to learn more about the life stream and kind of how Aether works. It's like that's also pretty interesting. Like, everything they put in here had a purpose, and none of it was like a dangling thread of, well, there's this thing and we're not going to really elaborate on the thing. Could they have explained more about the live stream? Yes, absolutely. Could they have done anything else about could they have done anything else about the live stream, or about explaining the 1,000-year war a little bit more? Maybe. I have no idea. I have no ideas outside of what they did, because it's like, yeah, the Dragon Song War, it's like, yes, that makes sense. Give us a little bit of explanation onto what happened, and to hear it from both sides as to like how the Dragon Song War started, and then to finally get the truth in that explanation cutscene where we just killed Nidhogg and talked to Hrailsfigr and learned the secret as to why he was missing his eye, and hi, no, we're busy, pooper, nasty. I have a dog. Leave me alone. But yeah, as to why he was missing his eye and how the war started, to officially get that and be like, oh, okay. And then to have it end with Estinian getting essentially not essentially turned into a primal. But when you think about it, it's like he held both eyes. He could have, you know, said we should split up the eyes and then get rid of them together, so that way, you know, neither one of us can be taken over. Or, you know, entrust the eyes to me, where I definitely wouldn't be taken over because I'm the Warrior of Light. Heidelin will protect me. But no, we were just like, yeah, we're just gonna... I'm just gonna take these and we're gonna, you know... I'm gonna throw them away somewhere. Yeah, letting yourself get relaxed. We told you, be careful, don't let your guard down, and you let your guard down. Whoops. Sorry. No. Now we have post-content, though. So, you know, that's actually pretty cool, too. I'm okay with that. Like I said, there's a lot of this where it's like, none of it was wasted, and a lot more of it will get answered. Not the live stream thing. A lot more of it will get answered in the post-content, and I'm okay with that. Alright, let's try to finish up. Can you hold on for like 2 minutes? Almost done. Calm your butt. But yeah, that is Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good DLC, or a good expansion, I should say. It's not a DLC because it's not 5 minutes of content and then 30 extra skins that you have to pay $60 for. It's literally, I think they came out with 2 classes or 2 jobs, 2 or 3 jobs, I can't remember. I wasn't here for this expansion. I was always like, man, Final Fantasy XIV looks fun. And by the time I started playing it, Dawn Trail was coming out in like a year or something. I don't remember. Stop looking at my arm. That feels weird. But to be fair, I've lost my train of thought. Stop it! Being rude. You lay down. Lay down. But yeah, the fact that they made it where it's like, yeah, you have 2 new jobs, you've got all this extra gear, here's a whole bunch of extra dungeons. Oh, and by the way, here's about a 24-hour thing of content. It's like, you're shitting me, right? And they still do it too. It's like, here's another 12 to 36 hours of content every time, plus some extra jobs for you to fuck around with. Enjoy, and don't bother us about anything ever. And then they just keep coming out with banger after banger. Obviously, I've heard about Dawn Trail kind of being like your character takes kind of a backseat to things, which, you know, understandable, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't played Dawn Trail. I have no opinion. But I'm hoping that we can get through the rest of this content relatively soon. Lay down. Lay down. I'm hoping we can get through the rest of this content relatively soon, because I would like to experience Dawn Trail firsthand. It's the only one that I haven't really experienced, and I think I'm about halfway through Endwalker with a different character. So it's like I've gone through a good majority of these expansions. I just want to get to Dawn Trail, and what the hell is the new one that's coming out? It's like Everwinter or something. Everfall? Hold on, I gotta find out now. Next Final Fantasy 14 expansion. Evercold. I knew it had something to do with fucking. Anyways, launch in January of 2027. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah. 10-year story arc set on the 4th. A Viking-themed alternative ravaged shard. Alternate shard ravaged by an ice age. Okay, well that's pretty cool. Leave it. Stop. The Godless Realm Saga. Interesting. Okay, but yeah, I am excited to find out more about this later on, and I'm excited to see where things lead from here. Um, I do have high hopes that this game will last for a freaking eternity, because honestly, it's better than most MMOs that I've played. It is far better than World of Warcraft, in my opinion. I know that's going to piss off a lot of people, but in my opinion, it is far better than World of Warcraft, because there is zero story to World of Warcraft besides fight the Horde or the Alliance. And that's about it, from what I've gathered. But literally, there's nothing like saying, this is the main quest, and these are all side quests. It is literally all side quest or main quest to get you powered up, until the second or third expansion for that. At which point, I think it's literally like, still, we're fighting against the Horde or the Alliance. there's no story to it. Meanwhile, with this, it's like you have a clear story, and then you have all these other side quests that take you further into a leveling, which is interesting. And then you also have your main quests, which are like, this is the story, and you better pay attention. Otherwise, you will halfway through be like, what is going on? Why am I fighting a giant dragon? And why is Estinine being taken away by Nidhogg? What happened? And then later on you realize, oh, this is why. Why? You're so hyper. Can you lay down? But yes. It's also better than Star Wars The Old Republic, which, by the way, is the only other MMO I've played outside of WoW and this. I've tried to play Final Fantasy XI, but for some reason it won't let me. I've got to figure that out. I would like to play it. It sounded interesting, but it's not letting me. So, well, I don't think it will be a thing. Anyways, but yeah, Star Wars The Old Republic, that's got some problems, because after you complete the main campaign, the game then turns into, well, you can choose your story route that you want to go. You can either go to the second, or you can go to any other expansion that you own. And it's like, okay, but why don't you just take me into the next story? Which is why I like Final Fantasy XIV so much, because it's literally like, after this, you just do some post content, and it leads you directly into the next expansion. Hi, what is your problem? Okay, we're almost done. Hold on. Chill. Take a chill pill. But yeah, outside of that, I think that's literally all I got. I'm just rambling for the sake of trying to extend a 12-hour stream. But yeah, outside of that, let's skip the credits. We're pretty much done here.
So La Habrea and Igaeorm have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Hey, that's the guy from all the DLC, or from all the trailers. We're almost done. 5 minutes.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
I'm more curious as to what it is. Spires of deception crumble to dust to lay bare truths long concealed. Beyond simmering shadow lieth shimmering light. Huzzah! We've done it! After long years of estrangement, Ishgard rejoins her sister nations in the Alliance. Words cannot well express my joy. None of this would have been possible without you, my friend. Change is coming to Eorza. Though it will inevitably bring with it a measure of upheaval, with hard work, peace and prosperity are sure to follow. And yet, even as we look forward to the coming of a new age, we must needs be wary of old threats. The lords of Garlemald have not relinquished their claim upon Eorza, and we shall be forced to contend with them ere long. And then there is the matter of our comrade Istini, claimed body and soul by Nidhogg. If there is a way to rescue him, we must find it. Pry the eyes from him. Maybe. I don't know. Suffice it to say, the path ahead holds no shortage of challenges, but together we shall overcome them. We have completed the chapter Heavensward Part 2! Yes! Done with that. On to the post-game content. I think. Maybe? Right? I think so. Though it came at a great cost, the heroes have triumphed over the Archbishop on the floating continent of Aesla, thereby breaking the cycle of conflict between man and dragon. Yet a millennium of war is not soon ended, and in the wake of the Warrior of Light's return, the nation of Ishgard was left trembling. The faith of her people shaken to the very core. Then after this? Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the endgame content. Oh, and then we have to deal with Stormblood Part 1, and then whatever we have of Part 2, yeah. So yeah, that'll be it for this. How come there's 6 different parts of this, and then only 4 for everything else going down? Oh, who cares? But yeah, that is it for this. We've done it. We've done great things, I guess. Thank you all so much for joining me. This is the actual end of the stream now. Don't mind. thank you all so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. It has been a lovely, lovely pleasure to have you all here. It's been 12 hours. Holy crap. It's been 12 hours since we started, and I really have to go to bed. I have work in the morning, and we have to go deal with a bunch of people. And that is not always as fun as it sounds. But we will be back probably, maybe, tomorrow evening around 8 o'clock or so. 8 o'clock or such, to stream some more, probably not Final Fantasy. We might actually do Dawn of War Soulstorm, so that way we can play, or that way we can upload the Drukhari that we've been doing, or not Drukhari, the Dark Eldar that we've been doing. But yeah, keep your eyes out for that. But as for tonight, that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Let's not forget the gamer code, HFGL. Have fun and good luck. I will see you all in the next video and or live stream, whichever one happens first. But until then, bye-bye. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. Maybe we'll say goodbye as soon as everything works again.